So hey guys, it's already nightfall here in Nairobi. It's already 6:58 according to this recording at date 20/03/2025. So here is why, guys, I want you to understand something. I want to share a very good article, and this article has been shared by PCWorld. Is about the title is "Don't Be Scared, Buy a cheaper laptop and upgrade the storage yourself." So there is something here he mentions about, of course, by introduction, is that laptops with ample storage can be pricey, especially because they don't go on sale as often as smaller options do. I've seen it so many times. A base model laptop goes on sale for hundreds of dollars off, but the model with more storage remains full price. So here's what, guys, I need you to understand about machines. You see, if I was to look for like Lenovo ThinkBook 16P Gen 5, that is 2025 Gen 5, if it's out, the first batch of laptops, if they're out, so you may find the starting price, you may find it's just about, $1,500 US dollars. If you can convert it into Kenya shillings, good luck. And you find that price is very high for most people, especially at the economic setting of Kenya. So question comes in, why would you rush to buy that first series, whereas you can buy a cheaper series of it, the same model, ThinkBook, depending on what you choose. But then you buy it at a cheaper price, but then upgrade the storage. So you may buy maybe a laptop worth maybe $600 or $500 US dollars, and you may decide it came maybe with maybe 256 or 500 GB of internal storage, that is SSD. But then in future, guys, remember, it's cheaper to buy at that price and then upgrade later, or upgrade more, like 1 TB, 2 TB, depending on your finance. So there is something that he mentions that I'll share with you guys a bit later. He mentions about upgrading the storage, or if your laptop has an upgradable storage, the actual upgrade process will likely be easy, so easy that it may surprise you. But it's possible that the manufacturer made the laptop nearly impossible to open, in which case upgrading will also be near impossible. Listen to this. In which case upgrading will be also near impossible. What do I mean? We have seen some MacBook series where even when you open, if you are to access the component or even the SSD, you find that some of them, they have soldered. Like, let's say, for instance, the RAM is usually soldered on board, so it's very hard to upgrade. There are other PC series that you'll find that the storage or whatever component that is upgradable, especially the storage and RAM, they are soldered. And the reason is, it's some kind of corporate bullshit, and it's embarrassing because you expect somebody to have a machine and they want to upgrade, but they can't upgrade because you want to save money. It doesn't make sense, but it happens in this world. So when you're dealing with corporates, they do things to save money and make sure that you guys go back to them to either require service, maintenance, or because of things to do with warranty, so that you pay for warranty so that your laptop can keep on getting messed up and messed up and messed up. But then if we go on with this, I will share with you this article. So it says, to determine how easy it is to upgrade your laptop storage, I recommend performing a web search and the name of your laptop, plus upgrade to SSD or replace SSD, and most likely you'll find YouTube videos that give you the sense of what it is to take to open that machine. So later in due to this content, in my series, I will show you how to upgrade some of those PCs, especially the notebooks, especially if you want to upgrade the SSD, if you want to swap out a RAM and upgrade it. Maybe it's a 16 GB RAM and you want to upgrade it to that 2 GB RAM, depending. But then, remember guys, your laptop must support upgrading storage. Remember what I mentioned about earlier about some manufacturers embedding components on the board to save space, so that either you buy more expensive in the guise that it's, you know, it's sleek, slim, and fast, and I don't know what, Windows 11, those kind of nasty therapies. That's what I would call them. So understand this, guys. In this article, it says, in finalizing, that is this article, it says if your laptop supports storage upgrades, then all you have to do is to buy an NVMe SSD that fits your laptop. So you cannot buy something that won't work for you. It's the same as replacing a carpet, or maybe some shocks, or maybe a certain gearbox or certain elements within a car that you want to replace. You cannot buy something that can't fit in your PC or socket or component that is not compatible with the designed architecture of your PC. So if you are to upgrade RAM, if you are to upgrade SSD, there are some PCs that can even swap the GPU depending on the manufacturer, but they are very few. You can barely see them, you know, in the market. And if you meet them, they are very expensive, such that you even give up about the story about getting a quality PC. So understand this, guys. If you want to buy maybe a second-hand laptop, it's good to buy cheap. But remember, make sure that little money you have given out to buy that PC will ensure that that PC can be upgraded in terms of storage. So remember, the objective of this article that I've read it to you is you can buy cheaper, but not too cheap, cheaper, but upgrade the storage yourself. So let's say if this laptop of mine came in with 500 GB of HDD back then, this laptop of mine is 8 years old. It's from all the way from 2016. This laptop came in with HDD, but then I was able to upgrade its storage to SSD at least. I didn't have much budget, but for now, if I were in your case, I would upgrade to like about 1 TB of storage, especially in 2025, considering, guys, most packages nowadays, most PCs, most apps come with AI integrated. And you find if your PC is still using hard drive as its operating system, or it's fetching, or it's using the HDD as the source of computing or whatever, or storage, read and write and data, then it becomes very difficult for you to enjoy your Windows experience. And that's why and sorry to say this, some of my clients who usually report issues, or new customers who come in, when they report new issues about their sluggish PCs, it's because they didn't consider the fact that they needed to swap out this guy here. This guy should be removed and replace it with an SSD. I don't have an SSD right now at the moment, but those guys who are still using this is a hard drive. This is HDD. There is another one called SSD of the same form factor. Remember I said this is 2.5 inch form factor HDD. There is a 2.5 inch SSD. And then there is what we call the NVMe. It's a very small one. It's a very small sized SSD, and usually fits in this modern notebooks and laptops or gaming PCs that have come at least from 2019 to 2020 up to the latest editions of laptops and desktops. And remember, guys, it's sad to find that people are saying SSDs are way too expensive, whereas you have a project that is paying you enough for you to upgrade, only for you to just ignore upgrading and instead going back to this. I'd encourage you guys, strongly guys, please start using SSDs as your boot drive and use this for your storage, or else guys, you will always keep on calling at our office saying, oh, your PC is slow, your PC is hanging, I don't know what has happened, something has crashed, you are loading Photoshop and you are don't know, you got an error or something. So guys, rise up in 2025. It's time to change. Walk out from that old cocoon of using hard drives and start using SSDs. So credits, guys, I'd like to credit to Chris, the owner of this article. That is Chris Hoffman. He's a contributor of this article. It's called PCWorld. And he has done a lot in explaining about why you should buy a cheaper laptop and upgrade the storage yourself. So I'll be attaching this as a link down below this YouTube video. Please check it out and read it and think about your well-being of your PC. So thank you guys and see you.